Yeah, we're here, buddy.
Okay, you ready to go on this line?
Yep.
Okay, stand by. And this is your local station, WMBS, and right now we go live out of the Fayette County Fair for Locally Yours. Brian Morozak and Josh Kryzak are live. Gentlemen.
Thanks a lot, Nick. Brian Morozak along with Josh Kryzak for Locally Yours, live from the Fayette County Fair. It's 4-H Livestock Auction Day, also WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital Day, and it's kind of become a tradition, Josh, that we talk to Jennifer Dykert from the Fayette County 4-H during our Livestock Auction Day on our Local Yours broadcast here on WMBS on the last Friday of the fair.
It definitely has. It's you got the Fair Queen, and then you've got the 4-H Queen.
Yes.
She's here, Jennifer Dykert. So, Jennifer, how are you today?
I'm doing all right.
That's awesome. And you said you've been running all day.
Yep.
And it's probably been all week.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, talk to us a little bit about what's happening today, and maybe give us just kind of an overview of what has already happened, too.
Sure.
I know that's a lot, but...
Yeah. So right now it started at 10 o'clock this morning, our Supreme Showmanship Contest. So that's still going on, but I went ahead and left that to join you here on the radio. And with that contest, within each of the breeds, 7 breeds, they announce the showman for that breed or that species, and then they have the Supreme Contest this morning. Then they'll announce it tonight at the auction.
So that'll be the ultimate winner of those categories.
Yep.
So is this year similar to other years with as many entries? Is it bigger, smaller? How's it shaping up?
Yeah, I think it seems, that's what I was checking the numbers. We have the fresh sale catalog here. It's looking like 272 animals will go through the sale tonight, the live sale, and then we also have a silent auction with the meat rabbits and meat chickens.
Okay.
And we have 7 pens of rabbits and 6 pens of chickens.
So there's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunity to fill your freezer. Yep.
And when is the livestock auction actually going to happen?
It starts this evening at 5 o'clock.
And it's just tonight, though?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. I didn't know if it carried over to tomorrow or anything like that.
No, this one's a live auction, and then, even tonight, if you are the winner of the highest bidder, then you can identify what processor you want sent to have your meat processed, and then tomorrow morning we'll ship them out to that processor. They'll call you and say, how do you want your meat cuts, and you kind of give your order, and then you just have to pick it up after. We make it very, very easy.
Yeah.
Now, if folks want to come out and bid tonight, is there any pre-registration or anything that's required?
Yeah, so you'll need to get a bidder number, and we'll be set up. I think starting at 3:30, you can come and get a bidder number. You can walk through the barns and take a look at the animals. They're all identified. And then the auction will start at 5 o'clock, and we usually kick that off with a bit of a ceremony. We do recognize, like I said, we'll announce the winner of that Supreme Showmanship contest. We also recognize our last year members, and I think there might be a dozen of those, dozen or 15, which I love because, you know, kids get busy with their time. So for them to have started in 4-H when they were
And
8
stayed
or
that
9,
long, correct, yeah.
Exactly, yep.
And as you mentioned, always a bittersweet day for a lot of your 4-Hers here as well.
I think there will be a lot of tears
Yes,
tonight.
yes.
A lot of young kids that
Yes.
this is their first time, and I mean, they understand the process, but at the same time, you know, they're kind of sad, especially with the steers. Those are like such a 9-10 month project that they kind of get attached to the
For
the
sure.
animal. Yep.
We had a chance to speak with Haley Bill earlier in the week
yeah.
too. So, and she was talking about her animals as well. She has a pig this year.
She does.
Delta. So she told us all about Delta. But it seems like those connections, though, are part of also what makes 4-H so special, though, and
is.
why it's really good for the kids.
Yep.
So these, I think one of the things when we talked with Sean Spiker earlier this week too, 4-H is a leadership program.
It is.
So in addition to this livestock auction, talk a little bit about that. Like, what do the kids do to help them as far as leadership and working together on projects, all that kind of stuff?
Sure. Well, actually, a perfect example, we had our livestock clover bud exhibition. So those are kids that are not yet 4-H members, so they're 5 to 7. And they still go to the meetings, and they're learning things at their level during the meetings about animals and livestock and breeds and all kinds of fun stuff. And then we don't want to put them through that whole stress of being judged, so it's just an exhibition. But during that show, we have the clover bud is handling the animal. We have a 4-H'er that's going with them side by side and kind of walking them through. Then we get our 4-H alumni that are judging, so to speak, but they're talking to the kids as they showcase. So there's this whole dynamic.
Mentorship.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's perfectly displayed in that little exhibition.
And it probably creates a great introduction to the program for them as well, just kind of
does.
see the whole process and how everything works.
For sure. Yeah.
How busy throughout the year? Is it like a 12-month program pretty much?
With the animals,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Most of them are meeting. They'll kind of take some time off now, and a lot of them go to other county fairs and see what's happening and watch their shows. But then October 1st is when our new year kicks off, and several of the clubs start meeting then. Some of the ones like the lambs and the pigs, because they don't get their animal until the spring, so they kind of take a little bit of the fall off, do a little bit of prep work, but then they'll kick off in like February, March.
It has to be hard because Josh mentioned, we talked to Haley the other day, and she mentioned that she named her animal and got close. and sometimes it's nice to obviously have the bond, but it's kind of tough sometimes when you have that bond as well.
Right. Because you need that bond when
you
you're
do.
showing
Oh,
the
for
animal.
sure.
You
Yeah,
have
for
to,
sure.
Yeah, it's like a dancing partner.
So, we talk all the time about the fair itself, about 4-H. How originally did you get into 4-H?
In my job?
Yeah. What brought you to it? What are the things that it's interesting to me because you're very passionate about it.
I am.
Has that developed over time, or were you always passionate about animals? How did that start? Just
All
curious.
right. So I'll give you the abbreviated version.
Oh, yeah, that's what we need.
And kids that are looking for careers, I always tell them my career path was not a straight line. It was windy.
Yeah.
And I feel like every part of it prepared me for where I am now.
Okay.
So I actually have a degree in engineering.
Okay. So you went a different path a little bit.
I
Yeah.
did. So I have an agricultural engineering degree, so I
Okay.
have some of that ag background.
Yeah.
Worked for the Natural Resources Conservation Service right out of college. So that kind of built that ag background. Then I started a family, stay-at-home mom for a while. And then as my kids were entering school, I was volunteering with the PTO.
Okay.
So then one thing led to another. They're like, you're here all the time volunteering. We had, there was a computer lab that helped kids who were struggling with reading. Why don't I work in that computer lab? So I did that, got that background with education, then shifted to a administrative role with a math and science grant where we were partnering with NASA.
Wow.
So I was interacting with Goddard Space
Yeah.
Flight Center, And then that grant was ending, and this opportunity opened up. So I
gotcha.
kind of got my ag background, my education background, and STEM, and it kind of all
Well, that makes
fit
sense.
together,
So
yeah.
that was what I was trying to drive at, because when I talk to you about 4-H, it's very clear that you're passionate about it. You really like it. So how do you get to that? You get to that by all these other processes, and it all seems like it kind of melded into
Yeah.
a perfect spot for you. Talk a little bit about what else 4-H does here, because I know they have a big presence at the fair. They're
do.
involved in helping with a million things.
Right.
Yeah. So what are those things?
So the fair is kind of the showcase after they've worked on their project, and this is where we display it. You have some competition. But throughout the year, there's all kinds of other things going on. 4-H does a lot of community service projects. So we have 30 different clubs
Wow.
in the county,
Wow.
and they're all doing something, whether it's doing a collection drive for Closet of Hope, or if they're doing a community service, beautification. They like to give back to who's been helping them
Yeah.
as well. So if somebody is sharing space with them, letting them have their meetings there, then they like to plant flowers or help with
Yeah.
cleanup. So some of that's going on. We have a new project out here, the Farm Bot. I don't know if you got to take a look at that.
No, I haven't seen that.
Between these two buildings.
Okay.
So that's another nice blend of agriculture and gardening with science and technology.
Yeah.
So we have that, and they've been doing a lot of demonstrations.
What is the
with
Farm Bot?
So it is a robot.
Okay.
Thanks to a grant through the Community Foundation of Fayette County.
Okay.
They built a raised garden bed, and then they built the robot from pieces in a box and coded it. But it's a robot that goes along a track system, and it's programmed to, first it planted the seed.
Wow.
Then it can test the soil moisture. And then if it needs watered, it will water the
Wow.
plant.
Yeah, I could use
And
that at my
then-
house.
Yeah, exactly. And then it will also sense if there's something growing where a plant shouldn't be, and they assume it's a weed, and it will pull the weed for you.
That's
Is-
really cool.
Eventually, is that a product they hope to have on the market that anybody, if Josh wanted to buy it for his garden down
Oh,
the
he
road? that
can already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
There
We
you go.
didn't develop it.
Okay.
We bought
That's
one.
amazing.
Yeah.
Nice.
So those are the things I think most people just don't know.
Right.
That AI, technology, those
Yeah.
kind of things are interacting with agriculture. They don't have to be like this. They can be like this.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Very
What would one of
interesting.
those retail for? I'm just curious.
Brian needs one.
No, I'm just curious. Like,
I
what-
think
what's
our
the going
system
price?
there was about $5,000
Okay.
for everything.
I mean, it's not like it's totally unaffordable.
No,
If
it
you're-
really
if-
isn't.
If you're big into gardening,
Yeah.
It would
and
be
that's something you
an
do,
investment.
it's investment.
Plus, it would be a conversation starter with
Right,
people. Well,
right.
that's just my robot doing some weeding out there.
Exactly.
That is
How
so
many are
cool.
actually in use? Do you know? You guys have any statistics on that?
I'm not sure. I know there are some in some of the VOTEC schools,
Yeah.
the career and technical
Okay.
schools. I mean, it's a nationwide
Yeah.
thing. I first saw it, we were partnering with Bayer when
Okay.
Bayer was up around the,
Yep.
the Pittsburgh airport, and they had one. And what was funny, the engineers and the employees would go out there on their break and kind of fiddle with it.
Yeah,
and,
it'll be
and
fun
put it
to use.
together.
Yeah.
And they kept telling me, oh, we had to make our own part out of a 3D printer and troubleshoot that and troubleshoot this. And I'm like, that is a perfect 4-H kid
really is,
project
yeah.
because that's what they need, or those
Yeah.
problem-solving skills. So they're actually going to run some research. And this year they did half of the garden they planted by hand and half the
Okay.
robot planted, and they want to compare and contrast.
That'll
what-
be interesting.
What happened? Yeah.
Yeah, I would think that probably much like everything, there goes a friend of the station. Frank Mutnansky went by. He was howling at us. Much like anything, though, I think it probably would be a blend that
Yeah.
would be best.
Yep.
Because science is great and those type of automations are great, but it's the human interaction, just like we talked about with 4-H. Gets these
Absolutely.
animals in the right spot, the right place. And there's a reason why. There's a reason why that meat is better, fresher, healthier. It's because of that human interaction and engagement. Don't you think so, too?
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, so it's very interesting, and I think that you guys do a great job. One of the things I'm always impressed with is 4-H kids' ability. We talked about leadership, essentially just their ability to engage with other people, though.
Right.
And it seems like, is that a tenet of the 4-H program?
It is. So we have a communication contest
Okay.
every Sunday at the Sunday of the fair at 5:00, and this year was our biggest yet. I think we had 15 kids that participated. So
it's
just
awesome.
building those public speaking skills, demonstration skills, and then we give the kids opportunity in the 4-H building to do a demonstration. So Last night, our STEM and Rocketry Club was in there, and they were making foam,
Okay.
just like finger rockets.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of interaction there. Partnering with another group that does a lot of environmental science and ecology.
Yeah.
So they had a table set up with, furs and that kind of thing, and talking about wildlife and forestry.
That's awesome.
So we're hoping to build that program in Fayette County for the coming year.
I mean, for Brian and I, we communicate for a living. It's what I've always done, and communication's so important for people to be successful and for people to understand what you're trying to get across. And I just think that that's maybe the part that maybe the public doesn't recognize so much. 4-H, oh yeah, they're going to do farming, they're going to raise a goat, that kind of stuff. But there's another aspect to it that's really teaching them to be good community partners.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yep.
very
And a
cool.
lot of teamwork happens.
Yeah.
Which is nice, especially we have a robotics club, so they're working as a team
Yeah.
to build and code the robot and then to compete. So a lot of good opportunity that way. Leadership, team building,
Yeah.
public speaking.
And again, I was going to mention, again, you guys have the 4-H Supreme Showmanship Contest going on tonight with the livestock auction again later on this evening.
Yep. So the contest is happening now,
You're correct,
and
yep.
we'll announce the winner tonight, right
Nice.
before the
Awesome.
sale. Yep.
That is awesome. Jennifer, we appreciate your time as always.
Sure.
Thank you for. See, I text Jennifer. I said, "Hey, we're going to be out at the fair. We need you." She's like, "You just tell me when and where. I'll be there."
I think every year, I mean, for at least I've been doing this 10, 15 years out here. I think you've been
Yeah.
with us from this last Friday of the fair. We always appreciate
I
it.
think
Yeah.
you're right. Hey, I love it. Thank
Anytime.
you so
How many
much.
years have you been with 4-H now?
So I started in 2013.
Okay. I think you've probably been on with us every
Yeah,
year.
so that's 12 years. 12 years. That's awesome. Well, we appreciate your time.
Thanks
and
again, Jen.
Hopefully we can get you back over there so you can see the steers for a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. But thank you for
Thanks
coming
so
out.
much. Yep.
Take care.
All right. Take
Thanks,
care.
Jen. And again, that's
Yeah.
you can.
No, me. I'm going to run it. Okay, I'll wrap up. That was Jennifer Diker from 4-H. Brian and I are both, we fight over who runs the main mic sometimes, but he's taught me everything I know about live remotes. So we are, again, live at the Fayette County Fair, WMBS, 590 AM, 101.1 FM. There's a lot of stuff going on here, Brian. There's
we,
a lot.
We mentioned it's also WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital Day. I think we're going to have somebody from the hospital on next as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna give somebody the signal over here and see if we can get us a new guest here in the next few minutes.
Sure.
But there's so much to see and do. Yeah, there's just so much to see and do, and we're up against the break.
Yeah,
Okay.
up against the break. Yep.
Absolutely. So we're going to throw it back to our friend Nick in the studio. This again for Brian Rozak. I'm Josh Krysak, live from the Fayette County Fair.
Help grow your
Just kill the
community
mics.
by keeping your dollars close and shopping local. With the Be Local card, you can enjoy discounts when shopping at locally owned businesses while giving back to your neighbors. Stop by the Herald Standard offices to pick up your free 2025 Be Local discount card to start saving today. Cards expire December 31st, 2025. For a complete listing of participating businesses and discounts offered, visit the Be Local website, belocal.net. To add your business to the Be Local network, contact the Herald Standard offices at 724-439-7500. That's 724-439-7500. Remember to pick up your free 2025 Be Local discount card. Start saving with Be Local. Visit belocal.net. That's belocal.net for more information and become a member today.
There's never been a better time to be a Herald Standard subscriber. The Subscriber Rewards program is free and exclusive to all Herald Standard subscribers, providing access to special coupon offers from national and local businesses in Fayette County. Reward yourself. Sign up online at heraldstandard.com/reward.
All right, we are back live at the Fayette County Fair, WMBS 590 AM, 101.1 FM. I am Josh Krysak. I'm here with Brian Morozak. And Brian, we have a guest.
Yes, we have. We mentioned not only is it 4-H Livestock Auction Day, it's WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital Day. And we had Karen Wallace, the new CEO of Uniontown, of the WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, on with us a couple of weeks ago. Karen's here for the big day for the hospital, and always exciting to be out here for the Fayette County Fair. And really your first, I would think, fair up here in the Fayette County area.
You got it. This is my first Fayette County Fair, so
Awesome.
I'm so excited.
And you guys
I just
have
got here,
yes,
so
you guys
I haven't experienced everything
Yeah, you have a great group of folks over there from the hospital right now. Tell us a little bit about if the folks stop out to the hospital tent here today, what you have going on.
We have a great group of people, a lot of our physicians, some of our staff, some of our leadership, our communications team. We have a good group of people throughout the day and have had a table here throughout the week so that we can have a presence and kind of share things about the hospital with the community. But this is our largest day, and really excited to be here, and I can't wait to see everything.
Awesome. And you're just kind of getting your feet wet first couple months as hospital CEO. Talk about the whole transition process so far. I know you guys have had a couple of events and also have a couple of big events coming up here over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, lots of things going on. It's been an exciting start. I'm really excited to be here. Everybody's been amazingly welcoming in the community and at the hospital.
Good.
And things like this are really nice for us to be able to engage with people. It's really important that the community knows what we're doing and that we have relationships and they know the kinds of services and the initiatives that we're working on. So we want to be really open about that and really excited to be out here.
Yeah, community outreach is always so important.
Yes, in the next week, even on August 6th, we're hosting a community day. I believe it's 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. in our community room, which is right as you enter our main lobby of the hospital, to showcase our robotic team. So our surgical robotics program is something I talked about when I was on the show, and it's a chance to meet some of our team and our surgeons, and the robot will be there where we can kind of do a show.
That's
really
kind of funny. We were talking a lot about robots. We actually just had Jennifer Dykert on from 4-H, and she was talking about some of the robotics they're using now with a lot of the 4-H kids, and obviously you guys taking that to another level with surgery and robotics.
Yeah, we've done a good number of cases already, and the team is feeling great about that and taking good care of our patients. So.
Yeah, that's very, very cool. Yep. So, again, this is, like you said, your first Fayette County Fair.
Yes.
So is there anything specific that you've been asked, say, this is something you got to see or try out?
I want to see the livestock auction and the pigs. I want to go see the animal. I'm an animal person.
Nice.
Yeah.
You won't see me on the Tilt-A-Whirl or the spinny rides. That would be unfortunate for everybody.
And obviously the advantage of the 4-H livestock auction, you can get meat for months and months and months for the family, and you're supporting a great local cause, the 4-H kids that work so hard throughout the course of the year. And I think it's a nice mesh of having the WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital Day on the same day as the 4-H livestock auction
That's perfect.
Day.
I think it's really, like you said, that's all. It makes sense.
And it's healthy.
It's healthy.
It's healthy. That's the thing.
Yeah,
we're promoting good health and promoting buying local, being part of the community. And that's what the hospital's all about, too.
Absolutely, yeah. And it's great that we have some of our physicians here, especially I see a few of our orthopedic doctors here. Our chief medical officer, Dr. Demachki, is here, and then a lot of our leadership team as well. So it's nice when people can talk with some of the physicians too, who are the nurses and the physicians and our advanced practice providers, a few of them here as well. That's who they see when they come into the clinic. So it's nice to have their faces here where they can actually meet them and not just see them on a pamphlet.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And you guys have done a great job with that throughout the years, not only events like this, but down in Story Square in the past, and having those doctors available, as you said, just to have more of a public interaction versus just maybe seeing them for a couple of minutes after surgery.
Yes, it's amazing. They're people like the rest of us.
Oh, obviously, yeah.
So
it's hard to believe.
It's
shocking. It's almost like a kid meeting their school teacher out in public.
It's exactly right. Yeah, they're people. They're enjoying the fair, and when you spend time with them, they're normal, like the rest of us.
Exactly.
I guess as normal as the rest of us are. So.
And back to your open house, you mentioned this is basically open to anybody if they wanted to come out and check things out.
Yep.
And that is this coming Thursday from 6.
I believe it's
Wednesday.
Wednesday,
10
August
a.m.
6th,
to 6 p.m.
10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
10 a.m. to 6 p.m. in the community rooms.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. Well, we appreciate you jumping on with us for a couple minutes.
Thank you for having me. I'm really excited to be here, and thanks for the chance to say hello.
Anything else you guys have going on the next couple of months you want to hit on real quick?
Just onboarding a lot of new physicians. I think we have 7 new hospitalists in our hospital working, and really improving the size or growing the size of our orthopedic group and specializing. So foot specialists, upper extremity specialists, and of course our spine specialists. So growing that team and really enhancing, again, the services of really specialized work. 2 OBGYN doctors joining that are new, and really continuing to grow our primary care footprint, even in the region, not just in Uniontown, but outside. So growth.
And I think you guys have really taken things to the next level over the last couple of years, along with the birthing unit opening up, and just really, as you said, kind of extending the quality of care, and not only just in the hospital itself, but the hospital community that you've kind of created up there.
Yes.
And not only there, but the outreach with some of the different centers that you have throughout the county, and it seems like you guys just continue to expand.
Yes, that's the goal, and really touring the birthing center in the beginning of my time here was one of the most exciting things. It's absolutely beautiful. I think we're offering moms, babies a great experience, and the team is really dedicated to that. So that's been a really exciting thing to kind of learn more about. I had no experience with birthing centers in my prior role.
And I think it really meant a lot to the community to have that back, because that was certainly a missing piece while it was gone, and be able to have that locally in our community, so folks don't have to travel to Pittsburgh or Morgantown.
That's right.
to begin family care like that. I think is so important.
It's impressive. It's an impressive effort, and really kind of getting a lot of those new physicians on board is one of our main focuses right now. I will say that prior to my arrival, I think the team has done a wonderful job in focusing on the quality initiatives and really a lot of our quality metrics. They've made a lot of progress in that. Quality is really broad, but there are things that are measured related to a hospital's ability to kind of manage that quality program, and they've made tremendous progress.
Yeah, I can speak
really
firsthand. I had some surgery there end of last fall. Everything went great. Unfortunately, my mother's been in the hospital a couple of times up in there the last couple of years, or couple of months even, and you guys have been tremendous taking care of the family. I can say you guys have great support, speaking firsthand. So we appreciate it.
Wonderful. Thanks for sharing that.
No problem.
Good
No
to
problem.
hear.
Thanks for joining us, and I hope you have a great day at the fair.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited.
Yeah,
Thank
go
you
enjoy
for taking the
yourself
time
and-
to talk with me.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Happy to have you.
That's
Thank
Karen
you.
Wallace, new CEO of WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital, joining us here live from the Fayette County Fair on Locally Yours. Again, it's 4-H Livestock Auction Day, also WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital Day, and Josh and I will be back in just a moment here on WMBS.
Help grow your community by keeping your dollars close and shopping local. With the Be Local card, you can enjoy discounts when shopping at locally owned businesses while giving back to your neighbors. Stop by the Herald Standard offices to pick up your free 2025 Be Local discount card to start saving today. Cards expire December 31st, 2025. For a complete listing of participating businesses and discounts offered, visit the Be Local website, belocal.net. To add your business to the Be Local network, contact the Herald Standard offices at 724-439-7500. That's 724-439-7500. Remember to pick up your free 2025 Be Local discount card. Start saving with Be Local. Visit belocal.net. That's belocal.net for more information.
They're good.
Become a member today.
The Herald Standard delivers news your way. Save up to 46% off newsstand prices with a home delivery subscription, including complete digital access. Monthly subscription starting as low as $8.99. Call 855-303-2661 or visit heraldstandard.com.
Back here on Locally Yours, Brian Morozak along with Josh Kryzik. Again, it's 4-H Livestock Auction Day. It's also WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital Day. And joining us right now, maybe a familiar face to a lot of the WMBS fans throughout the years, Rob Doria, who was with the Dog Tag Club for a number of years here on WMBS. And Rob, you're busy out here working at the fair this week as well.
Yeah, that's right. I'm with Rolling Thunder here, Chapter 5, right? And we're selling corn. And,
Yes.
I mean, we're selling a lot of corn.
Yep.
That's good.
I appreciate you guys brought us some corn over there on Wednesday. Actually, I brought 2 ears to my wife. She loved it. Was raving about how good it was, and she even said the corn tastes better a day after as well.
You'd be surprised how many people come by, get the corn. I say, now tell everybody how good it is. They say, we come here every year. This is our first stop. This is what we do every year, So 7,000 ears of corn over the course of a week. Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of corn.
And thanks to Dudas, if we asked for a tractor-trailer truckload of it, they would deliver it to
And
us.
Dudas is the best.
They sure are. And Heartsick Catering with the butter. We get to a lot of butter, and, it's nice to see the kids get the corn, drip butter all over them.
That's all right. That's the best part of being a kid.
Yeah.
I still do it as an adult, and it's not looked on as well. So,
Yeah, and just a little plug on Rolling Thunder.
yeah.
You don't have to have a motorcycle to join Rolling Thunder. You don't have to be a veteran. A lot of them do have motorcycles, and a lot of us are veterans.
Uh-huh.
But only thing we need is the desire to help the local community.
Yeah.
So all the money we raise over there, we give back to the local veterans. Someone needs a ramp built or something, and
Nice.
we used to jump in and just do it ourselves. But now with litigation and lawyers and all that, we just hire a general contractor
Okay.
that has a license. We'll still get the job done.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know.
So Rolling Thunder at its heart is all about community service and being a part of the community more than it is about the other stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
That's a part of it, but it's about helping.
Right. And we're not a motorcycle club. You know, we have motorcycles, we have rides, but
Yeah.
we are a corporation.
Yeah.
So this, what you see on my back here, you pay your dues, you're renting this. If you ever decide to quit Rolling Thunder, they want that back or they come after you.
Yeah.
I hear you.
And you mentioned the motorcycles and a lot of the rides you have. A lot of those are fundraising rides, which allow you to operate and serve the community throughout the course of the year.
You're exactly right. But I think we're down to about 3 riders right now.
Okay.
When we first started, we had 45 members, and we probably had 40 motorcycles.
Okay.
Now we're down to 3, just due to attrition. But
Yeah.
we do have a lot of members who don't have motorcycles.
Okay.
They just want to come out and help out, and
More than welcome.
Yes.
that's what we're all about.
And if the folks are interested in your organization or want to join, what do they have to do?
Just come by and see us. Give us
Okay.
a call. We meet at the AMVETS, and thanks to them for letting us have our meeting there in the basement every third Wednesday at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
So just come by. Like I say, there's no age limit. We have guys in our 90s. Buck's coming today. He's 92 years old.
Wow.
He wants to serve corn.
Yeah.
That's
You know, I mean,
fantastic.
you get this kind of help, man. I mean, it just warms your heart all the way around.
How much is the corn this week if folks want to buy some?
It's $2 an ear, 3 for $5.
Okay, nice. Good deal.
You know?
Yeah,
Good
not
deal.
bad at all.
That's the cheapest thing at the fair. I'm telling you, bring your family down. We'll feed you and give you change back from your $10 bill.
Yeah.
Your wallet will be happy, and your kids will be happy.
Yeah, I don't know if any other organization or group can say that here at the fair.
None.
Yeah.
I mean, I blow my whistle. I say, "Oh, you cheap guys, come over here."
Exactly. I hear you.
And you actually mentioned you're waiting some folks from Pittsburgh Television are going to be interviewing you in a little bit here as well.
Yeah. What's his name? Channel 2.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, I forget his
Nice.
name right off. But yeah, he's supposed to come by at noon, and I don't know when they're going to air that, but I hope it's soon because we
Yeah.
only got one more day.
Yeah, come back here to the fair for
left.
sure.
Yeah, a week ago would been more perfect. you know,
Yeah, but hey, beggars can't be choosy, right?
That's
That's
right.
right. That's it.
The weather has been holding out for us.
Yeah.
We usually plan on 2 days of a rain out. So
Yeah.
far, we haven't had that. We
That's
had,
nice.
Yeah. Actually, nice and cool today compared to what it was
beautiful.
earlier in the week.
Yes,
Beautiful
yes,
today.
Yes, it is. And I can't say enough about dudes, delivering the corn to us. I mean, they've been over 20 years. They've been doing this.
Yeah.
Now. So
Yeah.
I've been involved with them for the last 5, and it's a lot of camaraderie. We over there shucking corn. We tell stories.
Yeah.
We tell jokes. It's
That's
a lot
nice.
of fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really
Nice,
nice day. Yep.
Yeah. Then somebody comes by the booth. They know somebody in the back. They start kibitzing and chit chatting.
Yeah, always goes. Yep.
Yeah. So hey, I appreciate.
Oh,
you
anytime.
guys.
Anything else you'd like to add before we let you go?
I'd come by and buy some corn.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
You guys are located right near the entrance to the carnival, correct?
Correct. Come in the main gate and walk straight.
Okay.
And
There
we're
you
like
go.
we're like the 7th booth down.
Nice.
Come find Rob.
Yeah.
You're Rolling Thunder.
Nice.
Hey, thanks,
Rob
guys.
Pursuit, as
I
always.
appreciate
Nice to see you.
I appreciate it.
Good to see you, Rob.
You
Thank
guys have a good day.
Yep. Take care.
Again, that's Rob Doria now with Rolling Thunder joining us here for 4-H Livestock Auction Day and WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital Day here at the Fayette County Fair. Josh and I back to wrap things up on Locally Yours right after this.
There's never been a better time to be a Herald Standard subscriber. The Subscriber Rewards program is free and exclusive to all Herald Standard subscribers, providing access to special coupon offers from national and local businesses in Fayette County. Reward yourself. Sign up online at heraldstandard.com/reward.
Help grow your community by keeping your dollars close and shopping local. With the Be Local card, you can enjoy discounts when shopping at locally owned businesses while giving back to your neighbors. Stop by the Herald Standard offices to pick up your free 2025 Be Local discount card to start saving today. Cards expire December 31st, 2025. For a complete listing of participating businesses and discounts offered, visit the Be Local website, belocal.net. To add your business to the Be Local network, contact the Herald Standard offices at 724-439-7500. That's 724-439-7500. Remember to pick up your free 2025 Be Local discount card. Start saving with Be Local. Visit belocal.net. That's belocal.net for more information and become a member today.
And we are back live at the Fayette County Fair. I'm Josh Krysak here with Brian Morozak, WMBS 590 AM, 101.1 FM. I was just telling Brian, from our vantage point here, which is right inside the main gate, there's so much to see. Just as soon as you get in, to the right is the carnival. It's massive. As Rob Doria, our guest we just had, will tell you, if you go straight down the main thoroughfare there, you're going to find Rolling Thunder and all their great sweet corn. But if you hang a left, you're going to come past all kinds of great stuff. We've got High Gear Coffee in front of us, Dippin' Dots. Get down further, there's Almer's, there's Jackson's ice cream down there. WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital is right beside us. We were lucky enough to be joined by their CEO. Karen took a few minutes and chatted with us. We talked to Jennifer from 4-H for a while. Brian, we've had a good day out here.
And again, Rob Doria joined us in the last segment as well. And weather-wise, you mentioned it, Josh. What a beautiful day compared to some of the hot weather we had earlier in the week. You and I were out here Tuesday. We had WMBS Day on Wednesday. And, boy, it was hot being out here all day Wednesday. But nice and cool today. Comfortable day. It's supposed to be good weather tomorrow as well. So a perfect 2 days to wrap up the 2025 Fayette County Fair. And plenty of activities as well. We mentioned it's 4-H Livestock Auction Day. And also going on tonight, Mud Mania, 4x4 trucks and open wheel vehicles and 4x4 quads in the outdoor arena, and some bluegrass music in the old Fiddler's Building also at 7 o'clock tonight, along with the 4-H Livestock Auction. And tomorrow, Josh, I think this is probably has to be one of your favorites because you just seem like you're a big chili guy. The chili cook-off at 11 a.m. I don't know why, but I look at Josh Krysak and chili. I kind of put those hand in hand. I can see you going to that.
You're absolutely and that's where you're intuitive. You're on top of it, 100% correct. And I've gone to it before. The chili's fantastic. If you like chili, you get to taste a lot of different stuff. I kind of like the sweet and spicy.
Yes.
There's people that do all different variations. They're all good. Sweet and spicy, though, together, that's perfect.
And also going on tomorrow, a couple of concerts last year starting at 1:30. That's at the Mike Kelly Toyota stage. There's also a community club demonstration, Franklin Community Club demonstration in the youth building at 3 o'clock. And I think one of the fan favorites tomorrow night as well, Josh, the Hardcore Demolition Derby in the outdoor arena at 7 o'clock. That'll bring the folks out.
It really does. It always brings them out. If you haven't been to one, you need to go to one and experience it. If you have, you know what we're talking about. There's nothing kind of better than just watching cars slam into each other. It's just
always
an entertaining evening.
Yes.
It really is.
They should have good weather for that as well. And the final concert of the fair, John Morgan with opening act Retro Rodeo in the EQT Arena. And, of course, we were also here. I wasn't personally, but WMBS was. Nick Barczyk, who's actually back inside our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios, was out here with Arnie Amber this past Sunday for the Lee Greenwood concert with the opening act Steve Smith. And, Nick, you can probably hear us back in the studio. It had to be a pretty neat opportunity to really meet Lee Greenwood, considering his history over the years.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely, guys.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to step on you,
No,
Nick.
that's right. I was asking Nick about the
Nick,
concert.
tell us. I'm sorry.
If I can have the moment.
Here
Yeah, go ahead, Nick. It's all yours. All yours.
No, I'm kidding. No, it was great. Lee Greenwood's a great star, and it was great to meet him. And Arnie and I were excited to be there. Arnie got to introduce him, and we threw the T-shirts out, so it was a great time had by all. But, yeah, certainly a great gift for the Fayette County Fair to get Lee Greenwood.
What was he like, Nick? I saw that you actually had a chance to meet with him and chat with him. Was he engaging guy? Was he interesting?
Yeah, he was a nice down-to-earth guy, and certainly someone who's sold that many records and is world famous. And, you know, frankly, I didn't know a lot about his music besides for God Bless the USA, but had a lot of great hits. Arnie and I stayed for a good portion of a show, and he was belting out those tunes. Yeah, he was a nice guy and can really sing.
Now, did he lead with God Bless the USA, or is that like his last song that he probably plays?
No, that was his closing.
I figured that. I figured it.
Kind of like how Springsteen ends with Born to Run.
I figured that.
It makes sense.
Joe ends with Piano Man. You know, you can't lead off with your biggest hit.
Yeah, and I was actually looking him up, and I was surprised the number of hit songs other than God Bless the USA that he's had over the years, just going back and looking at things.
Yeah, absolutely. I was as well. But he put on a great show, and people were very excited to see him.
And he's actually doing another concert, I think, at the State Theater coming up in October. So
I saw that.
Pretty neat.
Yes, he is. I might want to go to that.
Yeah.
Be around Fayette County regularly now.
He's one of us.
Get him in the studio.
Yeah, you'll be seeing him over at the local deli or something, too. The funny thing is I thought I saw him out here Wednesday because there's a guy that looked exactly like him. I doubt he was still hanging around by Wednesday, but you never know.
You never know. Look for the tour bus.
Yeah. Nick, appreciate it as always. We appreciate you holding down the fort for us back in the studio this afternoon as well.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.
Nick, Josh, anything else you'd like to close on here?
I just would recommend, if you haven't made it out here to the fair, we're getting close to the end, but you still have a little bit of time to be here. You can come out today, come out tomorrow. There's a lot to see and do. And again, my favorite part of the fair, great food, but you get to see a lot of people that you forgot you even knew. And it's nice.
Yes.
See people, say hello. It's a nice day. Come out to the fair.
Josh, enjoyed it as always. Nick's going to have another patriotic song for you here in just a moment, the national anthem right before.
That's the standard.
That's just before 12 noon. Again, for Josh Kreisig, this is Brian Morozak broadcasting live from the Fayette County Fair on Local Yours here on your local station, 590 AM, 101.1 FM, WMBS.
You're listening